be of service. get it done. Never fear. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented, but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist's signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Who?
Allow me to explain. My old caravan and the Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for them. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and I realize they pose a greater threat to me than... That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way? Yes, ma'am?
Ada.
Here you are. I hope these help.
Heads up.
How can I help?
I no longer require your services.
I'd prefer to remain by your... A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
What?
Sorry, I was on mute. You build one of these. Here's my fixing of these things. You build one of these at your settlement, or you just build an iBot from the regular robot workshop. It will come around with you. It will hang out with you, and it's not a companion. It's like dog meat. And then you can load it up, and then once it's reached, I don't know, 80, 100 pounds, then you can tell it to go somewhere and drop everything off at that place. And then it comes back, and it's all real time.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting. I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
where the fuck am I trying to go here? There it is. Okay, this is where we fucked up last time, is we didn't register that save. Okay, now we're auto save. Radical. I don't want one more of those. Okay, now we're going to... Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, that's why that's smoking. I fucking totally dominated him. So the plan is, because the robot mission's all the way over here, which I think is the end game of it, we're going to go here first, and then that's going to get me my fast travel. You don't have to apologize for the odd noises. You have to apologize that when I'm trying to build something, you're right in the fucking middle of everything.
So dead.
We just go west, and then we hit train tracks, and then we just go north on those train tracks. Like, we're gonna get exactly where we need to be.
So much care for good news. That place is nothing but trouble.
Hey.
I can patch you up if you need it.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me.
Hurting all over, Doc.
Uh-huh. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Seems to be growing well.
Need to assign someone to this.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Hi, how are you?
Little foot, try your little foot, play with the little, oh, this little dog, just a little dog, just a little.
Crops coming in pretty good.
That's a good number. I like to have about 2 dozen. Sometimes you get really caught up. Uh-oh. Really caught off guard. What am I sick with? Whatever. No matter what time I get to the next place, I'll sleep until it's like 5 hours. Did not say. I'm actually gonna. Can I do this? Yes, perfect. I kind of like the t-shirts. And the better weather mod, and like it's just like, and they just look how purple and yellow and pink. Oh my god. What you have to do, here's the trick, so you don't have to Google it. Here's the trick, is that I think you have to sleep, you have to be there at 8 in the morning, and then you ring the bell, and then the, I don't remember what they're called, the deliverer, or settlement connecting people, they'll be there and they'll show up at the bell, then you fire them, then you build your robot, and then set your robot to it. Yeah, if I'm in insomnia mode right now, where can I put it? I think I put it over here. I don't even think I put it somewhere. Yeah, I just have him chilling. I caught him, and I just have him chilling right there. Alright, now, I'm just gonna sleep. So let's see, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Well, wait a minute, we can do the math much easier. We just sleep for 11 hours. Or 10, that's fine. Get a nice early jump on the day. I don't care. Ooh, that's why I have a cough button. You're fine. You know what's funny? The only I've cheated to get all the nuclear material, the silver, gold, and crystals, so that I can. Basically, I did that so that I could add. No legendary, which is really dumb. If you add no legendary, shouldn't cost anything, and then you should have, and then yeah, so it'd be easier to move your shit around. But you have to have the nuclear, the nuclear material, all that dumb shit. So that's the only place I've cheated. But I'm also like I've cheated at these suits. Like all my power up on this suit, that's all cheating. But it was mostly to get an edge on the robots because they're awful, bro.
These burners. Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that we've heard.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna burn my dog. I don't want to burn my dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got too close. Alright, now, here's a couple of things we got. I'm just gonna exit the scene right
How can
here.
a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Oh my god, you guys like cleaned up in here. That's rad. Good for you guys. Okay, we're gonna take care of quartermastery and cleaning up the Commonwealth.
Don't let Ingram catch you sneaking around. You'll be on report before you
I don't like to do Reese first because I like to keep him waiting.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
You got that tech yet?
Here it is.
Good job. Hope it didn't give you any trouble. Here, the Commonwealth won't be running out of tech anytime soon. Report back to me when you're ready to head out again.
Affirmative.
Great. Here's the area. Be careful.
Cavalry's arrived. It looks like they sent in the big guns.
Okay. Alright, that's appropriate. Let's go save.
I don't know where you're going.
I didn't remember that they could fix this place up. This is nice. Where's Mr. Douche? I need Mr. Douche. Wake up, soldier. That's even better, I get to wake him up.
You better have some good news.
You really have to ask?
Yeah, I have to ask. It's called my job. Here's your... Commonwealth is a big place in need of some serious exterminating. If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
I'm ready.
Good answer. I'll mark the location on your map. See you when the target's clear.
100% sure that Shaw High School is... Shaw High School's right there? Jeez. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. There's Shaw High School, okay. Oh, they're pretty close to each other. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Now I'm going to save for funsies. It's just a really good habit to be in. Am I still fatigued? Okay. Have some water and sleep for an hour. All right, let's sleep for 2 hours. Whatever.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Awesome.
Don't you have some trash to hunt down?
Shut up, Bart Knocker. She is going, if she, yeah, I've learned this the hard way. If she's gonna fuck up, she's gonna wind up here, which is where exactly where I need her to be.
The past yields such interesting finds.
If we intend to stay here, we need to reinforce this compound.
Hey.
Oh, God. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Just gotta cook it right, bro. God damn, guys, you are hooking me up. This is a mod. It kind of makes the game easier, but it makes it way more fun, too. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! I forgot my suit. We're good. Yeah, no. We're getting my suit. I also got to check on my other suit. Jesus Christ. I think I might just clean this place out first.
Joining our cause was the
Oh, do I have metal turned on?
wisest decision of your life.
I think I have metal turned on, and I don't need metal turned on. God damn it.
Sister. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Good for you, fucking Nazi. Hey, dude, let me just clean you guys out real quick. Like, there's a lot. Uh-oh, is this a grind out? No.
Hello, team. Captain Widmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you keep it around before you head out. spare, sister? I'm here to save you.
Carrying all that weight is simply slowing you down.
Hey.
Yes?
Wish I was back at HQ. I feel a lot safer with the Pridwin hovering over my head.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that table. That's all I wanted to do.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, mutie, and scent and shoot them in the face.
What the fuck? Never heard of that.
Don't you have a mission to complete?
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Be careful. Locating the artifact can be just as dangerous as bringing it back. Can't afford to have it break during retrieval.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us. Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner. How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Those look like spent fuel cartridges.
hostile during the flight. I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify...
I believe we're going around over here, maybe over here.
Your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. Commonwealth looks different from up here. It never ceases to amaze me how drastic the perception of the battle changes here. We're gonna need that to take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how. Now, and I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believes in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. The Brotherhood of Steel, the Commonwealth last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. Final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stay close to me and him for all of his work.
mission that we've been playing this whole game for. Getting up to here. Oh, sweet baby.
This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
It's really cute if you bring dog meat, he'll sit and listen to Maxim and salute. It's really cute. Okay, how?
Permission? To come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rank personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam,
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
It's not like I have a choice.
If you want to remain with us, then you're right. You don't. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Yeah, where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismiss, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
And this is where we pause it because I've got to take care of some stuff. Yeah, I got a couple teeth removed. I gotta do the soul rinse. I'll be right back.
You man. You want to stretch your legs a little bit? Let's get you some water, too. Let's get you some water. Let's get me some water. Yeah. Let's get me some coffee, too. I need coffee.
I just didn't know. Oh, hi everyone. Yeah, I just didn't get it out of me, man. Last time I had a tooth extracted, last time I had a tattoo or a piercing, I was under 25, so like, I bounced right back. And when I had my last tooth extracted, I was at Job Corps, and they pumped us full of Adderall. So I think that kind of that helped. But I need to call them and be like, this is not a complaint. I'm just saying, like, when I got home, so the tooth was pulled at about 8:30, and at about 9:30, 10, like, I was writhing in pain. I just couldn't. Have you ever been in so much pain you just moan? Because the vibration, the frequency of your voice kind of soothes it. It's the same reason cats purr. It soothes the pain. Yeah, I was just. Luckily, I was able to get 5 milligrams of oxycodone, and that helped. And I took some NyQuil, and I think by the time I had taken the oxy, all the other painkiller drugs had started to kick in, and then I just fell right asleep. But I just want you guys to know, like, when someone metabolizes their shit, you've gotta have something ready for them, man. You've gotta have 5 milligrams of oxycodone work for me. So like one pill, that's it. All I needed. I read that you guys can't give samples out. I understand, but like something needs to be done for people in my situation that metabolize it so fast.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victorium!
Ad Victorium! Ad Victorium! There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Adjusting internal bayonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting 4.
Elsewhere right now.
I'm just getting familiar. You told me to get familiar with this place. Quit being a dingbag.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
System Delta
I gotta actually check on my dog. He's been known to run out of the garage, so I gotta go find him. Taco, you being good? I like this. He watches game shows. I think it's about time that we get hot water on demand in this house, but you know. Just tell me when I get the flares, boys. Just tell me when I get the flares. All right. Well, a cigarette, which I know is a really bad idea, but okay.
Let's split the difference.
Now, Captain, you want to do it?
No, I think you've almost got it. That's it.
Thank you, Stride.
It's always supposed to be confusing and convoluted. That's kind of the point of, yeah, this kind of stuff.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. With dumb and ugly as a child, maybe a superhero.
Where's the file man? There we go.
Proctor Quinlan?
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Okay.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Wondered when I'd see you again. Well, come back when you've got...
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it.
I can fix it.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Max
Take your
and
way through a
Dance.
Mirelurk.
Okay, I guess we gotta check in and Dance first.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first, in order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Well, wondered when I'd see you again. But come back when you've got...
Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What?
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
The past yields such interesting finds.
Hey.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Faction might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust you. You know.
Good. Firing.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridway
Hey.
in 4 words.
Over here.
I miss field assignments.
What's up?
How may I be of
Wait there.
service? Sure. Go ahead and take a look.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Well, I think I'm totally gonna raid this place. Like, that's, yeah, if I can just
Never
find
forget.
a... Okay, we got a gun grinder.
Hot shots, big mouths,
If you see
end up with
or
closed
hear
casket
anything
We got a gun grinder. What else we got?
So, you're the new...
Oh, that, I found my personal shit.
recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Put 2 in the head and
Walking
that's
away like that is just plain
place to
rude.
live by.
Good. Ad Victorium, Squires.
Ad Victorium!
Dismissed.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between. The Brotherhood behind us will never fall.
Well, I just want to find a science station real quick.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive. If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Don't have the key.
Don't worry. You'll get used to sleeping comfortably underneath massive containers of highly flammable gas.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat
Oh,
off
found
my
it.
boots.
Nope. Weapon grinder.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a distant sense of humor. Watch your step on the flight deck.
Thank you,
Long
sister.
way
You
down.
know, we wouldn't have to be
I'll
worried
call
about
this
them
one the
getting out
science
if they
level.
weren't
Your concerns are noted,
Sweet.
Scribe.
Found it.
Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide.
Yeah, dude, like, this might be boring for a while for all y'all, but I'm gonna just gonna chill, and I'm gonna clean this place the fuck out.
Remember, we're out here representing...
No, I don't know where to start. Should I start on the top floor? What's this? Where does this take me? Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
I think we actually are going to need her to follow. Gonna need her to follow me around. Is that the right word? All right. So top floor, and then we're going to do a loop around.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
I'm going to call this the ring deck. I don't think there's anything here.
I'm pleased we were assigned.
I'm not doing this right now.
Same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything on this ring. So we're going to go ahead, and this is top floor. This is the science floor.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way
We're
to get
taking
yourself
everything,
killed.
bro.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out.
No, yeah, we're having fun right now. I will actually mark my bed.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lyons still had some good points.
That was it? Okay.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. I understand the stress of our mission is great, and for that reason I'm inclined to show leniency for the damage you've done. Your reassignment will be effective immediately. Welcome to Recon, Initiate. Do us proud.
That's it.
Damn. Just gonna go all the way to 3 o'clock.
Sweet.
That was it? Okay.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Sorry, I want nuclear material marked.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Pridwin's hull from the outside.
Heads up.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Oops, I need all the junk actually. Took me 10 years, but I'm finally starting to learn like where ammo and weapons are and shit. Okay, I don't have 45 anymore. I only have alien.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
I never liked having squires aboard a warship, but Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
I'm gonna call this... Oh yeah, this is a science level. Here's the thing, like, this is what I really, really, really want. Look at this. When over-encumbered, running costs 50%. Yeah, like, I'm wasting it right there, but fuck. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Because there might be one I'm missing.
Squire?
I flew on a vertibird one time. The pilot even let me fire the minigun a few times. That was the best day ever.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
I like
I
you,
really
sir.
should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capitol wasteland.
Yeah. All right, I guess we're doing this without breaking that shit down. 6:31. We turn 6:31 into what? 6:31. Whoa, 108 pounds? 107 pounds? It's 10 pounds.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens. Didn't you want to hear about my experiment?
I will in a minute. I've just got other shit to do right now. Gotta grind down guns and armor and then turn those guns and armor into caltrops. Ooh, I am not going the right way.
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Okay. Damn.
So, you're the new recruit.
All right, where are we gonna start? I think we're gonna start back here. What's this?
Sweet.
Greetings, Knight.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge. Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Looks dead?
You're the new recruit.
Put one more in his
Hey,
head for good measure.
walking away like that is
I
just
take the
plain
chance.
rude.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people in your condition would have given up. Can I hear your story?
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best. Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Lancer Captain Kells, the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Paul Newman's gonna have my legs broke.
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission.
The fuck you think
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
You fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola. It almost tastes like food.
Excuse me.
Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies. Been having to get real creative lately. There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches.
You're exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.
You're not minding your own fucking business.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done. Once you're finished introducing yourself, you'll find plenty of work to be done if you have the time.
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past
You
value.
finally stopped by, soldier.
The fault for
Are you
this
ready for your
travesty
medical exam?
rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is...
Always back and
What?
forth. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it all. I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Medical report, Night Captain Cade reported. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous.
Where are you going, Knight? You need to complete your medical exam.
Captain.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please, answer honestly.
Are you sexually
Have you
active?
ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies. Just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Captain Cade?
Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can...
Yeah. See what...
All right.
Took a few bad hits recently.
Food in the mess hall isn't bad. Well, as long as you don't smell it.
All done. Any other complaints?
That was it.
All right.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Ooh, can't steal this shit. This is all marked. Okay. Stay out of here.
I heard that Elder Maxson got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Just making sure.
Right
now I'm gonna go make caltrops. Give them all the Ada.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Talk to the Institute, man.
Let's talk to Dr. Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Where's the science?
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our mission.
There's science. Ooh, miss some.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way
Okay,
to get
whatever,
yourself
dude.
killed.
Whatever the fuck you're doing. Okay. Where am I at? Inventory 769. Nice. Jesus Christ. $769. 160, so like 275 pounds, I think I've...
Outright me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please.
Give me a laser rifle and my
And let's
power
see what it
armor,
truly
and I'll take
turned
on the
into.
world.
Here's what I can do. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Let's do the 75. So 275. So like 350. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to put it in my stuff.
Look alive.
I shouldn't be carrying that. That's 15 pounds. Yeah, that's not something I should be carrying. What the fuck is tattered rags?
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Why does that weigh 3 fucking pounds?
Look alive.
Glad to be of service.
Jesus Christ. This is gonna take a minute. Send 100 back. Not close enough. Oh yeah, those.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Where's the fucking science lab?
He's a brilliant tactician and experienced.
No, I need a cooking station. And I think... Is that a cooking station? No. I think there's one in the mess hall.
I really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
Yeah, you got a cooking station. Thanks, bud. Oh, hey, metal.
Giving me orders.
I used to be a field scribe. Deathclaw snapping my femur like a twig put an end to that.
Okay.
These recruits, too young, too green.
We're gonna go back up to the science station,
Back in my day.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team.
and we're gonna caltrop.
Learn a lot from each other.
I need to eat real food here in a minute. Like my real person needs to eat real food here in a minute, and I think I'm gonna do that. As soon as I gotta meet someone else, but I'm gotta
getting
make.
radiation sickness. I'd stay away from ferals.
Remember, we're out here representing.
Okay, I'm gonna meet this other person.
Make them proud.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go make mac and cheese with tuna here in a minute.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never.
I stole so much food.
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules. Everyone around here is so obsessed with the damn rules. I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types. And this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan.
I didn't guess,
Powers
you
that
told
be
me.
have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to... Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons. But of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you
Let's
to
do it.
What sort of extra work?
Oh, no. It just involves a little bit of... And since I'm stuck up here, man, after you're done with the meet... In the meantime, if you ever need anything...
Am I going to be able to buy shit from this guy yet?
Proctor Tegan.
Can I help you with anything?
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. The farm's on your map. Introduce those civilians to, the power of persuasion.
Proctor Tegan.
It's about time we resupplied the Prydwen, too. I'll be damned if they have to start rationing out food.
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Yep. Whoa. I think we're gonna have to do a major water trade here in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a trade of like all the whiskey and shit I just bought. So I'm gonna actually go really feed myself. I guess I can stop this.